Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in. Come on in. You know what time it is. My name is Vicki Dillard, and I'm so pleased to be with you today on my channel at Vicki Dillard TV on YouTube or Vicki Dillard Direct, VickiDillard.tv directly. Beloved, as you come in, please come in giving us a big thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like and share. We ask that you do that because it makes it more likely that other folks will know that we are here. We've been having an interesting time with some of the algorithms of notifying our people. So when you share, when you like, you help us to bypass some of those restrictions. And as I always say, I always believe at the right time, the right people will hear this broadcast, okay? So family, you all come on in giving us a big thumbs up, and share the broadcast, would you? Thank you so very much. Let me see if I can inform my Instagram family really, really quick so that we can get to where we're going with the quickness, okay? Thank you all so very much. So on the count of 3, for those of you that haven't, please hit that thumbs up button. Are y'all ready? Please get ready to hit that thumbs up button and share. We're here live at VickiDillard.tv, or you can reach us at Vicki Dillard TV on YouTube. 1, 2, 3, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so very much. Hey, Instagram, already coming in blowing kisses. I give you kisses right back, family. Instagram, I want you all to come on over right now for a very brief war briefing at VickiDillard.tv. That's VickiDillard.tv. I'm going to be giving you all the latest, the status on what's happening with our dear brother, Dr. Bill Cosby. Thank you all for your kind compliments, Instagram and YouTube. I'm not playing with y'all today, but thank you so much. I receive it. So Instagram, you all get ready to come. I love you back. Instagram, get ready to come on over to VickiDillard.tv. So what are we going to be talking about right now, family? We're going to be talking about, once again, thank you, beloved. Thank you. So family, I want to talk about the latest legally that's happening to our brother, the great Dr. Bill Cosby. Now, for those of you, by now you should definitely know that when he was falsely in prison, he has since been released, exonerated by a higher court, and obviously freed. These mostly white Beckys, you know, they sprinkle a little dot or two in there from time to time. And try to force a fro on a sister, talk black to me, and make sure she get a real good tan. So, you know, throw it off and stuff so it don't look so obvious. But you all understand that even though he's been exonerated, they have not stopped going to court to try to rob him. Talk black to me. Talk black to me. That's the language that I'm using for the Vicki show. Allegedly. Talk black. Got to throw that out there every now and then. You got to sprinkle the allegedly out there. Are y'all hearing me today? Because some of you are still not convinced that we're at war. And the warfare is played out in multiple ways. And for someone that's on the level of the great Dr. Bill Cosby, who uses his resources, his status, and his power to actually back and fuel pro-black interests. Talk black to me, somebody. That puts him in a different category. Now, the thing that I'm going to remind you about is, number one, the white lady that's really leading the charge and that won't stop, Gloria Allred. I want to show you how she is the modern WKKK, the women Ku Klux Klan. And I want to show you a connection. A little talked about connection that she has to run this game on mostly black men and let her white men go free while they pretend to be oppressed. They pretend to be in the public mad at their man. Baby, at the end of the day, they're on code with theirs. So I want you all to see something here. Instagram, come on over now, Instagram to VickiDillard.tv on YouTube, because I need to use this device as I talk, because I want to show you something. Gloria Allred is an attorney, and she makes a lot of her money by taking money from men, and especially Black men if she can. But they make sure that they go after a fragile and vulnerable Black man that they know Black folks is mad at. I want to show you this attorney who also has a daughter who's an attorney. Some of y'all may have forgotten. Her daughter, we found out not too long ago, I did a broadcast on that. When the documents were released, we found out that her daughter was secretly advising Harvey Weinstein. See, this is how that white woman plays the game. And you all, like Mark Lamonte Hill, who got big mad when they released Bill Cosby, and Black-looking people take to the cameras and the microphones to dog their own. This is exactly what Mark did, and many other Black-looking people. I think Jamil Hill and some of the others were constantly attacking him. I'm going to show you, this is what sets us behind when you all don't know the game. And we're constantly being played. Let me get to where I'm going quickly here at VickiDillard.tv. Instagram, come on over. I'll see you in a minute. Thank you so much. Who is this? Anissa Muhammad, for your gift. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold, beloved. Okay, Instagram, I'll see you at Vicki Dillard TV on YouTube. All right, family. Let me post this really, really quick. Let me post this really, really quick. Y'all keep hitting that thumbs up button. Share, share, share. Share, 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 share. Talk Black to me. I hope that you all see this for what this is. Are y'all hearing me? I hope you all see this for what it is. Everybody hit that thumbs up button. Would you share, 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 share. Blessings to you all too. Vicki, you're as beautiful as usual. Love you, queen. Beautiful Black queen teaching. You're beautiful. Y'all, oh my gosh. Thank you. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Y'all play too much. Let me put this up really quick. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Now, family, I just wanted to simply use this to update you very, very quickly, because you all know I'm going to be staying on top of this. How many of you all saw my absolutely amazing interview a couple of months ago with Dr. Bill Cosby's illustrious PR rep, the great Mr. Andrew Wyatt? Mr. Andrew Wyatt, that was up against the most powerful mainstream networks going against Bill Cosby, but he managed to nevertheless see the truth of Bill Cosby using Black media and using alternative forms of media. Somebody just said, I saw it. Awesome. Raymond said, my future wife. Bless your heart. So, family, I want you all to, for those of you that did not see that, I want you to make sure that you review it and that you listen. It was very powerful. Our brother was giving us so much context and so much information that you will not hear in mainstream media. This is important. It's up to us to be the counter voice and to be the counterculture to the oppressive class. It's a reason there's a media term known as a war of words, because this is real warfare. before the war is ever played out on any battlefield, it's first unleashed, you understand, in the media, baby. We're the real warriors, those of us that's about that life. For real, for real. And when you see me go in on a certain subject, my subject is not limited and linear. You don't come asking me, why am I sitting here not going off on yay? When there's a bigger devil that deserves that disproportionate energy, slowness. Talk black to me. Don't ask me silly questions like that. You don't understand how you're getting played optically in this 3D matrix. Reacting normally, reacting to all the stuff they intentionally put out there so that you are triggered and that and you're blinded to the real target, because black looking people are often standing in the way of the target, or they know your simple mind so well that all they have to do is say one or two things, keep emphasizing the few things that he said that was offensive to black people, and that you let the big dogs off the hook. We can handle some of these Negroes in-house. It doesn't mean that those that black folks that do certain things are innocent of certain things. It's just, I'm not going to let the big dogs. I'm just not about to let the big dogs out like that. It's just not about to be the big dogs that's just getting away with. It's just not about to do that. Not with me. I just don't roll like that. Talk black to me, somebody. Talk black to me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. A lot of the things that I do, not only with my new channel here, VickiDillard.tv, and some of the other platforms where I see my message on other places, my upcoming book, my album, all of these different things are things that I do, forms of media that I do. My upcoming in 2023, inshallah, live, some of my live events and some of the other things that I'm working on is meant to push us forward. You understand? It's meant to push us forward. Talk black to me. The stuff and the people that I'm dealing with, baby, is so that we're in a position to rule, black family. By the way, mark your calendars for this, what is it, Wednesday and Thursday? I've got a yummy Instagram live that I have coming up with Dr. Mayat. You all don't want to miss my interview with this beautiful professor. And then guess what? I believe I believe it's Thursday. Guess who's got another interview with the great Dr. Claude Anderson? Guess who's got another yummy interview this week with the great Dr. Claude Anderson? Me and you. So mark your calendars, family. I'm going to be posting it on the community page here at VickiDillard.tv. I'll post it on Twitter and, of course, Instagram and my main platform, which is my website at VickiPlanet.com. They're going to be sending out, my team will be sending out emails as a reminder. You don't want to miss that. I heard from his yummy team, you all responded. Other news outlets were picking up the story as well. They told me y'all responded. They beautifully. Family, we're going to keep it going. Talk black to me. I am the luckiest girl in the world. The way we move over here at Vicki Planet. Talk black to me, baby. We talking about solutions. My spiritual courses, other yummy things that I got coming up, baby. We getting ready to use all our weapons. Talk black to me. Don't play with it. Baby, we getting ready to throw this black magic on the whole wide world. While we rule, y'all can sit there and play if you want to. In fact, you don't just sit there and play. We'll throw you over there on the other side and say, we don't need your funny looking self. God, today. We're not one dimensional. Okay, Vicki, we got to get to where we're going, girl. The intro was the intro, but I got excited, family. So I was so excited. So we got another upcoming interview with the great Dr. Claude Anderson. Don't y'all miss it, okay? Share, 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 share. She said all that. Y'all too cute. Y'all too much. Y'all play too much. I know y'all say the same thing about me, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Y'all play too much. Okay, Vicki, let's go, girl. Let's go. Look at this. I saw this the other day and I just said, you know what? I don't care. Y'all share this, tweet this out. Y'all know, don't get me, look, I don't back down on stuff that I know is important, but we got to talk about warfare because some of y'all don't believe fat meat is greasy. It's just we need to switch up how we're doing warfare. Because when you keep losing for hundreds of years, at some point you got to scratch your head and say, you know what? We can't be all the way mad at our open enemy. And some of this is us. Talk black to me. So this is the New York's The Cut. Y'all see that headline? Y'all see that headline? This came out December 7th. Bill Cosby is once again facing accusations of sexual assault and battery. On Monday, 5 women filed a lawsuit in a New York state court accusing Cosby of assault, battery, infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment. The suit also accuses NBC Universal. Y'all better pay attention. Thank you, Sean, that says congratulations on another great opportunity. Yes, baby. Thank you, beloved. The suit also accuses NBC Universal Media, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and Carsey Warner Company, which together ran The Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992, of negligence and complicity in enabling Cosby's behavior, according to Axios. Actresses Lily Bernard and Eden Tyrrell, who appeared on The Cosby Show, plus Jewel Gittens, Jennifer Thompson, and Sandra Ladd, alleged that Cosby either raped them or forced them into sexual acts between 1969 and 1990. How many of you all wasn't born and some of y'all's mamas wasn't here and daddies? They said from 1969. I was negative 10 years old. Today, in 1969. I need y'all to really think, black family. Funny looking self. I was negative 10 years old. About to be 44 in a couple 3 weeks. So I'm glad to meet somebody. About to be 44 up in this piece. Watch this and getting ready to shift. Playing with funny looking people. Listen. Monday's lawsuit claims Cosby used his, quote, power, fame, prestige, including the power, fame, prestige given to him by defendants, NBC Universal Media, LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and the Carsey Warner Company, LLC, to misuse his enormous power in such a nefarious, horrific way, ABC reports. Now, let me stop, because, family, I'm going to insert some stuff as I go, because I need you to catch up. You just got to watch the broadcast a bunch of times. Thank you, Yolanda. Carl said he got drafted in 1970. God, today, jeez. Somebody said, I graduated high school in 1969. You're exactly right, CH. This is exactly where I'm going, beloved. Yes, it's a money grab. Daryl said, thank you for your beauty. Daryl, you're my biggest fan. You so welcome, beloved. You got to love yourself as you are. That's right, beloved. Now watch this. They're including NBC and other large companies now exactly because they're going there. It's about the money, right? It is a money grab. But they're trying to rape the money coffers and the treasure chest of a black man. A black man who has an extraordinary black woman and vision that they practically single-handedly funded multiple pro-black projects and interests. You got to go watch my interview I did a few months ago with the great Dr. Andrew Wyatt. I need to find it and put it in the chat so that you all can review it if you haven't. I've been cutting it up, put it on Twitter and Instagram, a bunch of different places, Twitter, and it's been getting all kinds of yummy reviews. Talk black to me, somebody. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Everybody hit that thumbs up button, share. Y'all give me a second. Okay, here's the one I did here on YouTube. I'm going to put the YouTube one here, okay? And of course, if you're on TikTok or Instagram or Twitter, you've seen me chop up videos, and I've been getting responses from people all over the place. And I've heard nothing but great things from also Brother Andrew Wyatt, because we're bringing this up. I don't get off of subjects because other people do. I'm the Black grassroots media over here at Vicki Planet for real, the Vicki Show for real. Talk black to me because I know what's important. And the money is a big part of the warfare for those of you that have a problem talking about money and reparations and economic and pro-black business. Go sit your funny looking self down. Somebody say, show me the money. Talk black to me. Show me the money. Vicki, put this thing in the chat real quick. Where is it? Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Let me see if I can do this. Is this it? Some of y'all is scared to death, or you always trying to count somebody else's money or pocket watch somebody else's money. You better go sit your funny looking self down. When anti-black chattel slavery, when Jim Crow, all of that, the main driving force was economics. As Minister Farrakhan told us, business is warfare. Yes, baby, it's about the money. I want the money, all of it. So stop hating on somebody. You mad because they ain't struggling to pay their rent. You mad because they can get on brand toilet paper. Funny looking self. You mad that somebody's got on 2 or 3 different outfits a week. I actually had people do whole shows on what Vicki wears. Some of y'all try to do spiritual YouTube things. I'm trying to break down my spiritual number. What is wrong with y'all? Hating on business is trying to tell people don't do business with another black. What is wrong with y'all? Worrying about what somebody charged for their thing. Go sit your funny looking self down. We're meant to live in abundance. I teach my students that the universe is our university. So what is our university? What does the universe teach us if the universe is our university? If nature is our universe, is our teacher? There's an abundance of oxygen, an abundance of grass, an abundance of trees. Can you imagine if the divine had oxygen on a budget? Talk black to me, somebody. No, baby, I want abundance. I want a bunch of it. Because that's how you move with freedom. That's how you are able to live the life of your dreams and your bliss. You're able to play with your sacred love. You're able to raise your children in peace and actually be mentally present. It's how you can create. You're in a divine creative zone, not a struggle zone. You don't look at somebody and say, well, if I had that much money, you don't really need that for that. Why would they? You don't have it. Won't you go figure out how to level up instead of telling somebody else what to do with their money? Don't you know you look and sound crazy? Crazy? They don't need all that. What was that for, girl? All I would do, girl, if that was my money, girl, I would just go stay in the trailer, girl, and just get me as many Big Macs as I want. Girl, sit your funny looking self down. That's you over there, and that's fine. But you don't go counting my money. What you look like. Some of you all have normalized that. Had people mocking me. Vicki, she got her stuff from Goodwill. You knew I got it from Goodwill because I told you. Slowness. Yes. Before I had an extra $2 or $3. I was getting the best looking stuff I could at Goodwill. Sure did. The best looking one that I could find. Talk black to me, somebody. Even when I didn't have 2 pennies to rub together.
But some of y'all call broke. I never wanted to have a broke mindset. Brokenness is a mindset. Break that mindset. That's a real devil. I tweeted this the other day from the Vicki scrolls. Somebody said the Vicki scrolls. Somebody put a book in the chat. Somebody put a pen in the chat. Somebody put a scroll in the chat. Let me help you. This is not even where I'm supposed to be talking about right now, but somebody needs to hear this because black folks need to break this stronghold. I got time to play with you. We getting pimped all over the place because everybody understands the power of money and economic, and you still being a turtle and earl around this piece. What's that other mascot I named? Was it Occubulin or whatever the name was? So from the Vicki scrolls, I've written a new scripture. And yes, I have the authority to do it. Religious one. The lack of money is the root of all evil. It's what I said. The people that tamper with scripture put that in there to mess with your mind, to make you curse and hex yourself. There you go. You're welcome. I know y'all mad. I can feel the religious demons. So when you go around talking about the love of money is the root of all evil, that's your excuse. You're spiritually restricting yourself. You hexed yourself. But meanwhile, you spending 40 and 60 and 80 hours a week to make money. And you work harder than everybody else and still not getting enough. But you want to tell somebody else, well, they focus on money. No, you more than the millionaires and billionaires that you know. You the one. Because your whole life and your whole energy is about making money. Slowness. I said the Vicki scrolls. Quote that scripture. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The economic disparities, business disparities, all of that is interconnected. Educational disparities, domestic problems, crime, health disparities has a root in economic injustice. Don't tell me the love of money is the root of our evil. When you shed your blood 40, 60, 80 hours a week to get your $250 a week, you are the one that worship money, baby, not them. That's you. I said, that's you. You are the one that worship money through your actions more than anybody. And then you got the nerve to sit there not knowing you still giving it attention. But you think yours is some moral thing. No. Hear me when I say what I said. The lack of money. Now I am, Lord, how in the world did I get there? Did y'all see the link I put in the chat? Jesus, I may have to put it again. The link to the Cosby interview. Watch it and share it, okay? That's the one that I did on YouTube. Like I said, I chopped it up and put it on other platforms. I know some of you have seen it, but if you want to see the full interview, that's the one that I put in the chat, okay? Somebody just said, every problem I have, I say with money solve this. Child, please. And some of you all, how would you know money wouldn't solve it when you ain't got it? Funny looking self. I'm not going to live in that. It's okay if you don't want to. It's cool. Just don't speak on me. Vicki, get to where you're going. Back to the article. Back to Bill Cosby. The allegations, once again, for those of you that's tuning in, or that's going to be watching this later, Bill Cosby has been sued once again, exonerated. Somebody say exonerated. Free Bill Cosby. Free Bill Cosby, the octogenarian, the man that's well into his 80s, that's legally blind, is sued once again, even though the courts have exonerated him. They're still trying to rape and to rob him and to take his war chest. Talk black to me, somebody. That's right. Whoever said we don't serve a poverty-stricken creator. I know that's right. I don't give a doggone who you are. Talk black to me. Listen, And plus, the very ones that want to run their mouth about what somebody needs to be doing, baby, you don't do what I do behind the scenes. You're not able to give into pro-Black institutions and people that are doing great things when you don't have enough money and resources. The regular doctors gave up on me long time ago. I've been paying thousands of dollars out of pocket for my holistic care because the traditional medicine didn't work for me. But y'all want me to embrace poverty and lack. Don't sit your, your open enemy calls you to hex yourself, curse yourself, slowness. Get back to this, Vicki. Somebody needed to hear that. I needed to put that in the atmosphere. This needed to go around the globe and the planets. Watch this. The allegations, what did I say? Okay, let me skip. The allegations are similar to others Cosby has faced over the years between 2014 and 2016. More than 50 women accused the actor of drugging and assaulting them. Cosby was convicted of the sexual assault of Andrea Constand in 2018 and sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison, but he was released in 2021. Somebody say he was released. Somebody say he was released. Somebody say he was released. When the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania overturned his conviction, now listen to how this demonic writer of this newspaper, watch how they said. They said his conviction was overturned on a legal technicality, saying his due process rights had been violated. Notice how this devil does that. They said it was a legal technicality. That's warfare, family. That's what some of y'all would call a soft lie or a white lie. You a whole dangerous devil. I'm pleased to be here on the front lines. Tell them again, WIN Network. WIN Network said the Vicki Scrolls, baby. Tell them it's the Vicki Scrolls, girl. I don't even know if it's a man or a woman. WIN Network. I love that acronym. Tell them, baby, it's the Vicki Scrolls. Watch this. The suit was filed under the New York's Adult Survivors Act, which took effect on Thanksgiving and gives adult survivors. I'm moving too fast. The new suit alleges, wait a minute. The suit was filed under New York's Adult Survivors Act, which took effect on Thanksgiving and gives, it took effect on Thanksgiving. It took effect on Thanksgiving. Who caught that? It took effect on Thanksgiving and gives adult survivors of sexual assault a 1-year window to sue their abusers, even if the statute of limitations on their claims has expired. How many of y'all caught that? Or do I need to articulate that? I'm going to. Because your sister with the curly braids was the one that was suing whole judges, law firms, entities, banks, and civil suits before I ever dealt with a federal criminal unjust proceeding. That was me, your sister with the curly braids, without an attorney and without even knowing all of what I was doing. But because I was making legal records and because I was starting to get a little bit of press, I was making a little too much noise, I became a problem. This is how your enemy does warfare. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, share, share, share. Watch this. I'm going to say it again because I'm thinking y'all ain't getting this. The suit was filed under New York's Adult Survivors Act. When did the Survivors Act take place? Y'all missed this. Did y'all see the play? Don't play with it. Which took effect on Thanksgiving. And gives adult survivors of sexual assault a 1-year window to sue their abusers, even if the statute of limitations on their claims had expired. What is Vicki saying? Who caught that? Who caught that? Judy said, that's that sham scam system. Exactly. Yes, Nikki. Nikki said just the other day. Let me help y'all. What is Vicki saying? Do you see how allegedly, y'all know I'm just throwing that out there just to be technically correct, because your sister with the curly braids upsets the powers that shouldn't be. Do you see how behind the scenes they work with legislators? God! They work with banks. They work with networks to screw you. And they plot and they plan because everything that Gloria Allred and the other mostly white Beckys didn't work. The courts ruled against them, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. So what do? You have to get your Congress to pass statutes. That's what Congress does. To bypass the system. And then they decided to strike. Mark my words. I know what I'm saying. I said, I know what I'm saying. That went right over most of your heads. I was getting ready to skip past that, but I can't do that. The Adult Survivors Act took effect on Thanksgiving, family. Some of these allegations, as you all know, and I just read, go back to 1969 when Vicki Dillard was negative 10 years of age. Negative 10 years of age. If you don't get that, that means that my mother and father hadn't yet made love. They wouldn't have made love to 10 years down the road till Vicki Dillard came into existence. Think about that. The new suit alleges that Cosby drugged and raped Bernard in August of 1990 after he planned a meeting under the false pretense that he wanted to help her with her career. The suit also alleges that in 1989, Turrell turned down invitations to Cosby's dressing room when she appeared on The Cosby Show as a police officer, but she was told to go by a show employee. When she arrived, Cosby inappropriately touched her without her consent. The suit alleges that Cosby told Turrell that he, quote, owned NBC. Gittins claimed that Cosby invited her to his Manhattan house in 1989 or 1990 to talk about working on The Cosby Show, but that he instead drugged and sexually assaulted her. Thompson alleges Cosby made her inappropriately touch him without her consent. How do you do that, family? Listen, family. Thompson alleges that Cosby made her inappropriately touch him without her consent. Family, if we ain't got time to go through all this madness. After a court exonerated him, he was released. None of these so-called women and females, family, ever successfully got any criminal charges of him from 1969, 1970, 1971, 1972, 1973, 1974, 1975, 1979, 1980, 1985, 1989. Come on, somebody. This is how they do warfare. But I want you to pay attention to one of the traits of your enemies. They don't give up. And you fear them. That ain't how that go, baby. Not when you're dealing with an original people. This is why I always advocate tapping into your supernatural powers and learning about them, even when some of you mock me. But I don't stop doing stuff because you mock me when you have no history of winning. How you gonna mock Vicki? And what I'm suggesting are solutions with Vicki University at Vicki Planet. When after 500 years of stuff y'all still advocating is a loser strategy. What you mocking spiritual stuff for when what you doing, you're a loser. The kids used to do this, then they would put the big L in the forehead like this. They still do that. I pulled this article because I want to read the quote from my beloved friend, the great Dr. Bill Cosby's illustrious PR rep, Mr. Andrew Wyatt. Watch this. Quote, "This isn't about justice for victims of alleged sexual assault. all caps, it's all about money, Wyatt said per Variety. We believe that the courts, as well as the court of public opinion, will follow the rules of law and relieve Mr. Cosby of these alleged accusations. Mr. Cosby continues to vehemently deny all allegations waged against him and looks forward to defending himself in court. That's what I'm talking about. I stand with Bill Cosby. But I want you all to see how your open enemy, they don't give up. They tried to do everything that they can to devise a system and to massage the system for them. Even if the Supreme Court rules against them, they go to the legislators to create a statute, allegedly, to give them an end. But Vicki, why are they still going after Bill Cosby? So that they can rape the black financial coffers. This white woman, amongst many others, but she's an attorney here, Gloria Allred. Y'all see her? This is Gloria Allred's daughter. And of course, you all know this is who? Credibly alleged and convicted sexual assaulter, among other things, Harvey Weinstein, right? Everybody hit that thumbs up button now. Share, share, share. I covered this a long time ago. Some of you may have forgotten. Gloria Allred, the very one who claims that she's a pro-woman advocate, right? The woman who makes her career off of going after men in a disproportionate way, and when she can, especially a black man. This is her daughter, who's also an attorney, right? What does this headline say? In case some of you all forgot, I'm trying to show you how the whole damn systems and institutions, plural, is corrupt. It says Lisa Bloom, that's her daughter, defends Harvey Weinstein. I thought these were white women that exposed men that sexually assault or do sexually inappropriate things. Shelby, your gift is blessed. She said, Gloria Allred, honey, we understand. Thumbs up, share, share, share. Listen. Thank you for not putting the whole word there so that the algorithms don't further try to mess and interrupt what we're doing. Vicki, what is your point? This is from a few years ago. But I got to remind you about this is a game and this is about money. And they're using the white woman to do it. Listen, what does it say? Lisa Bloom, remember this is Gloria Allred's daughter. They're both attorneys. Is defending her decision to represent Harvey Weinstein in the wake of the Hollywood mogul being accused of decades of sexual assault. Bloom faced criticism on social media, and even her mother, power lawyer Gloria Allred, that's a trick, spoke out against Bloom over working with Weinstein. Speaking exclusively to Variety on Friday afternoon, as the Weinstein Company board is in the process of meeting to prepare to suspend Weinstein, Bloom said, I represent women and men in many kinds of legal matters. Eyebrows were raised on Thursday when the New York Times bombshell report, y'all listen, when the New York Times bombshell report about Weinstein revealed that the sexual harassment scandal, and had been consulting him over the past year. So these white women were acting like they were mad at their white men, but mostly and disproportionately going after powerful, wealthy, high-profile black men, and secretly behind the scenes counseling the white man, who is the credibly alleged and convicted sexual assaulter, inter alia. Are y'all catching this? They did not go for his money in the way that they've relentlessly gone for Bill Cosby's. If they have a surplus, they'll be willing to take a couple mil. Talk black to me. But they're not going to leave their man bankrupt. I wish I would go out there and publicly dog my own in the middle of a war. You got me messed up. I'll take a dirty soldier any day on our side while you getting played. And I should say a so-called dirty soldier. They make our people other than themselves, and then they want you to be the one to throw them away. No, we can handle them. We'll handle them in-house. But we're not going to use your playground to dog them so that you can hide behind our controversy with our own people so that you can get enough. You got me messed up. That ain't how that go. Listen, eyebrows were raised on Thursday. This is from a few years ago when the New York Times bombshell report about Weinstein revealed that Bloom, that's Gloria Allred's daughter. These are white women that claim that, they are so pro-women. They're against men who sexually assault women, mistreat women, and all that. Watch this. Eyebrows were raised when it was revealed that Bloom would be advising the mega producer through the sexual harassment scandal and had been consulting him over the past year. Now, her white mama, who y'all know darn well, she knew all about it. Y'all know Gloria Allred knew her daughter was advising Harvey Weinstein. Thank you, beloved. Y'all's compliments are so precious. Yes, it's my red ring, baby. It's in Arabic. This part is in Arabic. Listen. Don't y'all know that she behind the scenes was helping her daughter, likely helping her to strategize so she could keep getting that check from Harvey? And who would know the system better than another woman to try to ingratiate the courts for this masculine energy that is completely guilty of many of the things that he was accused of? Talk black to me, somebody. It says, in response, her mother's shocking remarks. Watch this. Gloria Allred. So once her daughter was busted, see, they didn't expect this information to come out through this investigation. So once these documents were released and leaked, Gloria Allred had to give some kind of response. So how is it that you can say you're against men who sexually assault women, but we found out that it was your daughter for the longest time that was actually counseling Harvey Weinstein? So the mama played her role. She said, she released a statement. Had I been asked by Mr. Weinstein to represent him, I would have declined because I do not represent individuals accused of sexual harassment. Allred's statement read, I only represent those who allege that they are victims of sexual harassment. While I would not represent Mr. Weinstein, I would consider representing anyone who accused Mr. Weinstein of sexual harassment, even if it meant that my daughter was the opposing counsel. Family, if you believe that, you are smoking something. These white women are showing you how the opposer really thinks. We know that, don't say the word, those J people that's been beefing with Ye and Kyrie and Minister Farrakhan and stuff. We know that some of those same folks helped to fund the German Holocaust. Y'all know that, right? These are just historical facts. Don't use the word in the chat because I don't want to deal with these algorithms. In case you didn't know that, y'all. And what we know is that the enemy didn't care who won or lost the war because it was all about the money. It's the same with Gloria Allred. And not just Gloria Allred, the oppressive class that are truly powerful, period. They don't give a crippity crap about all that other stuff that they got you beefing over on the low level. That's how they see you in their minds. As long as you can't see the forest for the trees, and as long as you stay stuck in the 3D matrix, they don't care about that. That's the reason why, on the one hand, Gloria Allred is suing so-called men, but especially a disproportionately powerful, wealthy black men, acting like that they're guilty of a lot of stuff that they're not, so that they can rape their money coffers and get your funny looking self to join in. And then on the other hand, her daughter,
who shares her DNA and who she gave birth to, who's an attorney, privately counseling Harvey Weinstein, getting money on both sides. While Negroes getting played. Y'all better wake up and smell the begonias. And you got to know, you can't be that slow. You can't be that slow to believe for 1 second that Gloria Allred did not very likely, of course, help to strategize and get that money, solicit that money, get that money from Harvey Weinstein through helping her daughter and certainly agreeing to counseling him. And of course, you know, when it was leaked in the press that she was counseling him, you know, Gloria met with her daughter privately and said, girl, you know, I got to publicly say I disagree. Y'all got to learn how this works. Somebody say warfare. Exactly, Sean. Harvey is Oprah Winfrey's friend. You all know I've done broadcasts on that unmatched commentary your sister with the curly braids been doing for years. And when Oprah was busted because of her platonic and economic intimate relationship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah finally was forced to address it, and then she tried to play victim and say that Harvey Weinstein forced her to bring on certain guests and called him a bully. Girl, sit your funny looking self down. The same with Gail, Stale, Kale King. God, today. The same with our homegirl, Gail, Stale King. Remember Charlie Rose, who was credibly accused of sexual impropriety by multiple, mostly white women. He left their morning show. The morning show that Gail King has now, it was a successful show also with Charlie Rose. And by the way, Charlie Rose is considered to be a legend in the journalistic game. When all of this stuff was leaked about him, his sexual impropriety, he left. And while Gail is dogging black men, Gail went on record to say that he's still her friend. She ain't gonna throw him away. But she makes her own look like a fool. And then she gets big money and an $11 million contract. And she tacitly acknowledges, in part, the reason she got that fat contract was because of the extraordinary ratings that she got by trying to make R. Kelly look like a fool. Y'all better learn the game. No slowness. I wasn't defending impropriety that R. Kelly may have done. I'm saying we need to handle that in-house. And then when she dogged Kobe, may he rest in peace. And before the man was memorialized or even buried good, she tried to bring up a case that never went to court, a case that a crime that he was never convicted of. But it's another Becky that accused him of something that he likely did not do. And it took another beautiful, intelligent black woman, Lisa Leslie. I will always bow down to the gloriously feminine Lisa Leslie, who during her interview with Gail, when Gail tried to bring this up, because she was close to Kobe. She was one of Kobe's best friends. So she interviewed Lisa Leslie thinking she was going to bring up an old rape case upon learning about this man's death. And Lisa, just with her just beautiful, glorious, black, feminine self, just with all of the glory that she is, just said to Gail, you know, y'all had years to ask him about this. But she just so precious when she did it. She told Gail to shut up without telling her to shut up. She called her a bone and biscuit League of Mammy without calling her a League of Mammy bone and biscuit. Somebody put a bone in the chat and stuff. Just one bone. Just put one bone for good measure. Just one bone will do. Y'all know our people don't even take much. Y'all know the master don't even give y'all 2 and 3 bones no more. You all are lured and seduced with the whiff of a bone. Lisa was like, Kale, the media, and you, of course, are part of me, you had years to ask Kobe about that yourself. Lisa Leslie just said, she said, you know what, I just think that we just need to get up off this. I'm paraphrasing, but it was just so sweet. And then Gail tried to come back again with something, just Lisa just wouldn't go for it. And Gail was forced to shut up and go sit down. And so then when we did our shows, when I did my show on her funny looking self, you know, all hell broke loose. I think I did that one on Your Black World. It was hundreds of thousands of views. Other people started to pick it up. And that's when Susan Rice, the one that worked for Obama and Clinton and all them, got mad at me. Y'all remember that? And that's when your current press secretary, who was politically hooked up, that she started blocking me and stuff. Funny looking self. I wanted to bring that to y'all's attention because I want you to show you how all the multiple systems and institutions are corrupt, and the white woman is one of the main ones. Let me tell you something. Everybody hit that thumbs up button, share, share, share. By the way, family, be sure to get on my text list at 303. What's my text number? 303. I always like to say it right. 529-2572. Get on my text list at 303-529-2572. Somebody put that number in the chat for me. 303-529-2572. That way, family, when we get ready to launch our stuff that's coming out during this winter and early 2023, you will be notified directly, okay? Watch this. Watch this. I have to remind y'all of that because you will get throwed. That's from the Victionary. That's that Mississippi. They're playing us. And they get you hung up on the one thing. It doesn't mean whatever that thing that Ye said, or that thing that Bill Cosby ticked us off about that time, or that one thing, or that two things here or there. Family, no. It's about understanding where we are in war. And say we got other ways to deal with them, but we're not getting ready to let this devil pass. In case you forgot. In case you forgot, Bill Cosby remains free after the U.S. Supreme Court declines to review conviction reversal. This was a piece that was done early March 2022, early this year. Bill Cosby will remain free, and the overturning of his conviction on 2 sex crimes will stand after the U.S. Supreme Court said Monday it would not review it. I said even the Supreme Court. That's mostly lily white. And mostly that has a conservative majority. They refuse. The decision, which was not a surprise nor commented on by the court, leaves in place a decision by Pennsylvania's highest court to throw out his conviction and set him free from prison last year, citing constitutional grounds. The state court said the prosecutor who brought the case was bound by his predecessor's agreement not to charge Cosby in the case. Cosby prosecutor, Montgomery County District Attorney Kevin Steele, last fall asked the court to review the state case decision and possibly reverse the reversal, also citing constitutional grounds, so forth and so on. Here's a picture of my brother, Andrew White, along with, of course, the great Dr. Bill Cosby. I did that interview. Other Black grassroots media folks did the interview. Family, it's up to you all to educate yourself about the truth and to combat this mess online and not let these imps get away with it. I'm trying to let you know their next move, because notice how they don't give up. We think they're more powerful than us, and they're not. I'm telling you, I'm devising multiple plans as a divine feminine to deal with this Becky. I'm going to say this and I'm going to run. When I was dealing with my unjust federal criminal case, after becoming a target because of my civil work against a bunch of powers that shouldn't be, it was a federal white female judge that was most hostile against me. It was a federal white female judge that to this day refused to release all of the discovery on why they truly came after me, after we got some sloppily redacted discovery, after 50,000 pages worth of discovery, all of which I wasn't really able to access, because a lot of it was hard copy and a lot of it was on a computer. It was still almost impossible to access. The judge denied to this day the request for me to get all of the discovery. I love you back, Rick. Some of the sloppily redacted documents we have are emails. So you funny looking haters that want to run your mouth like the federal government is telling the truth over your sister with the curly braids. Since when? The record reflects. The record that you surely don't really look at, but just run your big fat mouth off of the slander of a notorious anti-Black institution that is known as the FBI. Those documents that we have and that we presented to the court that was sloppily redacted showed emails, receipts, that they were pressing the feds, people that I was fighting in civil court with, to hurry up and come get me because of what they considered to be the damage that I was doing solo in the courts without an attorney, without even me knowing all of what I was doing. Some of you that run your mouth, it's so funny how you got whole judges that's out there that know Vicki Dillard's name. You got brothers that was locked up. Y'all gave testimony. Go watch my podcast. Just Google my podcast with my brother, Kool Keezy. Kool Keezy was locked up temporarily for defending himself against some white supremacists. And thank God he was victorious in his case. He said he used me as an inspiration. He said Vicki Dillard is a legend in some of the prisons here in Colorado. You Negroes that run your mouth. Just be talking, don't just be talking off what the devil's saying. So weird, funny looking, demonic. And demonic is too good of a word for you. Your wicked self. And I love you back. BK said, your words touch me. Thank you, beloved. Let me tell you something. I let them speak for me in my power. You better wake up and smell the begonia and recognize the system isn't a fair system. And you better start coming together with your own to figure out what to do and what the real ground rules are, because you being played. And I'm not about to play with you. Now, some of us getting ready to tap into some of our supernatural powers so that we can get a different results naturally. I gotta go. My name is Vicki Dillard, your sister with the curly braids. I wanted to share so much more with you, but I wanted to at least give you the news that they're trying it again. But y'all know we're going to keep a close eye on it and stay tuned for more. Again, mark your calendars for this week. I'm getting ready to do, I think it's an Instagram live. I want to say Wednesday or Thursday. I got to double check with Dr. Mayat, a beautiful, beautiful professor. I can't wait to connect with her on Instagram. And then also the great Dr. Claude Anderson, his beautiful team wants me to do another interview with him this week. I can't wait. And they told me to tell you, he said, get your pen and papers ready, family. So our brother is going to give us strategy. He wants us to activate. We're going to be talking about the judiciary. So you don't want to miss it. I was literally told from his team to tell him to get their pen and paper ready. I'm going to post about it in the next day or two. I'm so honored that these are things that I didn't even have to ask for, but I'm the luckiest girl in the world. And this is for you, family. So Vicki, make sure that you get on my text list, 303-529-2572. Join my email list on my main platform, which is my website at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI planet.com. For all of you that have been giving gifts, Cash Apps, PayPal. Oh my God, y'all are so yummy. Your gifts are blessed 1,000-fold. I can't wait to see you again.